Hi guys, today I want to show you how to make an ellipse in Adobe Fresco. So we're just making these simple shapes, an ellipse, a wrench, and a tree. And I've already made them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the right by my layers, which I'm going to make visible like that. So the little icon at the top that kind of looks like two pieces of paper stuck together, make sure this is visible. And then I'm going to click where it says plus right there, and you can see I've just created a new layer and it's highlighted in blue, so I know I'm working on that layer. So I'm going to start with the ellipse. So I'm going to go to my tools and I'm going to click on my circle, bring this over here, and because it's red, I'm going to click on my color and I'm going to go to the color red or something like that, and then I'm going to click fill. And it's going to ask how you want to fill this layer. For now, let's just say vector. And so I get a red circle, and the circle shows up. So if I slide this over, it looks like I'm drawing another circle on top. But look at the bottom of your screen. So you should see where it says fill, erase, mask, select. I'm going to click erase, and voila. I've just nibbled out of that. And it's kind of cool just to show you the way this works is if you just take a shape, right? I can take it and hit erase again and get another nibble, and if I don't want that I can bring it back. So it's kind of interesting how that works. So that's how you would do the ellipse. Now to make the wrench, I'm going to hit the plus on my layers again, and I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to go to my polygon, and I'm going to deliberately get I think that's an octagon, and bring that over here and make that a little bigger. Now remember, I'm working on a new layer when I do this, and in this case I'm going to go back to my color and I'm going to choose blue this time, and I'm going to hit fill again at the bottom, and again it's going to ask, do you want this vector or pixel? I'm going to make it vector. And so I want to go ahead and nibble away to make this part of the eraser. So I grab the circle and I'm going to kind of bump this in and sort of draw it like that. And I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly what I have, but you get kind of the idea of how this works. So I'm going to kind of manipulate that until I get something that looks pretty even, and I'm going to go ahead and erase, and I've got that part of it. So now I'm going to go back, go to square again, kind of bump this in, get myself a handle, bring it over here, but this time I want to add. So once I have it where I want it, I'm going to hit fill, and I have that. And then with my two fingers, I'm going to pinch together. There we go. So I can kind of zoom in and get this. And I'm going to go to circle again. And I need a significantly smaller circle. So I'm going to bring this down a lot and move this in place. And then once again, go ahead and do that. And I'm going to just kind of bump that where I want that to be. Make it the size I want it to be, and then I'm going to hit erase. And so far I've got myself a wrench and an ellipse. And the beautiful thing about these being on different layers is that when I click on it and I move it around, it only grabs that individual object. So if I grab the ellipse and move it around, I do that. If you drew these on the same layer, just to show you, so I'm going to make another layer here, and I'm going to just draw a bunch of objects. It doesn't really matter what. So I'm going to draw a circle, right, or a square. I'll fill it, vector, and then move it over, fill, vector. When I hit this, see, it moves it together. And there are ways to work around this. I could come in with like this, and I could select just this one, and then I hit move, and it does that. But this only works so well. Like if I move these together, now they're, let me hit done. Now when I do Illustrator, and let me deselect this. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Deselect. When I hit the move tool, it grabs it as one, and if I try to select this shape again, instead what's going to end up happening is it breaks it off like that. So there's good things and bad things about that, but you know, it depends on what your intentions are. But I just wanted to explain the difference there.